So this video is about brain rot. We all know what brain rot is, but if you somehow don't know what it is, you don't exist. I don't know how else to put this, like look at your palms. Are those the patterns you've been seeing your whole life? Yeah? But yeah, brain rot is basically acts or words that don't make sense because they're always used without their context. Skibidi Toilet, for example, is a series of YouTube videos that started in February 2023. However, when the words skibidi and toilet were mixed with other brain rot terms such as sigma and riz, they lost their meaning. For example, if you are talking with your friend and they say sigma toilet, the phrase has no perceivable meaning. If you were to be a fool and take the words on face value, you would think of a loner wolf toilet, which makes no sense. Why would they say that? Well, that is brain rot. One thing I like to compare brain rot to is caveman sounds. While the sounds cavemen make might be to convey something to the other side, it follows no alphabet or words itself. Even though the interpreter has a basis for interpretation with the caveman's tone of voice or aggression level, it is ultimately up to them to interpret the meaning of the conveyed sounds. So when my friends say, "What the Sigmer?" do I understand them? Well, I would love to just say, "Hey, they're the boys." I would understand them even if they didn't speak. I think there is more to it. Brain-rotted individuals don't always speak to convey a thought or emotion. Sometimes they spurt out terms seemingly randomly without any thought put behind it. As a personal example, I present my handsome friend Igor. When we played Fortnite, misspelled, together, he would often say the previously mentioned "What the Sigmer?" Well, it seemed like he would say it in random and unrelated times. My observant nature has picked up that most of the times he says it is towards the first few starting minutes of the battle royale. This discovery led me to believe that brain rot can also be adapted as a habit, just as you could humming and such, but so far it still seemed like I couldn't exactly tell what brain rot is. If someone asked me what brain rot is, I could probably only say, "It's brain rot" or "It's stupid." So I decided to get a different perspective, one of a brain rotted individual. So I asked my friend, "What is brain rot?"
Brain rot is kind of like your feelings from your inside, from your lungs, you know? Sometimes you want to say not but gyat, because it sounds better, you know?
So, what kind of feelings do you think you put in brain rot?
What do you mean by that?
You said, like, brain rot is like feeling. You wanna say gyat instead of but. So, like, what kind of feeling?
Because saying gyat is more comfortable than saying but, you know? Like, gyat is more sexier, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like Duke Dennis, you know? You know Duke Dennis? Like Kai Cenat and Lunchley, you know?
So that wasn't helpful. But if we ask Uncle Google about this, the first link is Wikipedia. Sorry, teachers. According to Wikipedia, brain rot, or brain rot, is a colloquial term used to describe internet content deemed to be of low quality or value, or the negative psychological and cognitive effects associated with exposure to it. While I would normally agree with that, brain rot isn't negative. Brain rot is life. Yeah, no. This definition checks out with Talk Tula or Baby Gronk. But I honestly can't say skibidi toilet is low quality or value, or in internet terms, slop. I personally never watched Skibidi Toilet, at least until making this video. The lengths I go for you guys. But I personally thought it was slop when it first came out based on the brain-rotted terms about it that I heard. But as more and more episodes came out and people talked about the intricate lore of Skibidi Toilet, I was infatuated with the depth of its lore and the stakes of its story. I don't know anything about its story, and I'm not gonna watch the entirety of Skibidi Toilet now. That's for when I get a girlfriend. But there were long videos explaining and exploring the lore of Skibidi Toilet. Even MadPat made a film theory on it. This is in his intro, by the way.
Hello internet, welcome to Film Theory, the show that needs you to skibbity dom that subscribe button. Yes, yes.
I love Matter Patterson. So after looking into skibidi toilets a bit, I was wondering what other terms could I look into, but small problem. I'm not brain rotted. So I found a list of brain rot terms in Reddit. A very messy one. No, wrong image. Okay. Skibidi Gyat res only in Ohio, Duke Dennis. Did you pray today? Livy Dune rising up, baby Gronk. Sussy imposter Pibby glitch in real life. Sigma, Alpha, Omega male grindset. Andrew Tate, Goon Cave, Freddy Fazbear, Colleen Bollinger. Smurf Cat vs Strawberry Elephant. Blood Dog, Schmlog, I shall speed a whole bunch of turbulence. I'm about to come bro, really think he's Carty, literally hitting the gritty. The Akive, Kaisenat, Phantom Tax. If only I knew how harsh being a YouTuber was back in middle school, I wouldn't have wished for this. But you can see some patterns, or maybe categories of brain rot terms. I think there are 3 categories to brain rot terms. First one, people. This is where you have your Kai Cenat, Baby Gronk, and Duke Dennis. And as far as I'm aware, it's mostly TikTok creators, but with exceptions like Kai Cenat, who is a streamer but highly clippable for short form content and memes. The second one is shows and programs. Here you have your Skibidi Toilet, Freaky Bob, and the Talk to a podcast. And lastly, the third category is... I can't snap, but take a guess. It's memes. Boo, boo. I know. Boo. I know. I, myself, am lucky to have grown as a memer. And I agree, we do not claim this new age thing, brain rot. Yuck. But we should also be willing to look into what it is, because as disgusting as it is, this disgusting pungent thing is like the offspring of memes. An unwanted one. By the way guys, should I wear cat ears for my videos? I know this is random, but like, I just had the idea, you know? Do I look cute in them? Teehee. So that broke whatever flow this video had. But examples I can give in the meme category include Sean Pork, Smurf Cat, some examples that go into 2 categories like Freaky Bob and The Peak. Now you might be foaming from the mouth like, Anphora? Don't you dare compare brain rot to my memes. Like, shh. I'll calm you down with a meme. My name's Chef. Remembering my name's Chef as a meme made me think. Memes aren't necessarily those funny images with text on them. They can also be in video and audio format. Personal opinion. When I think memes, I think of jokes and bits of media that we find funny and share around, with everyone adding their own twist to them. This is why I said that some of brain rot is memes, because they fit into what I believe is to be memes. They're brain rot memes. Oh, but don't get me wrong, brain rot memes are not memes, and you might be wondering what their difference is if they both fit my personal definition of memes. Well, I deliberately left something out. Yeah, memes aren't cringe. So what did we learn from this video? Brain rot's this, brain rot's that. You should brainstorm and form a proper opinion on topic before writing a script. That one's for me. And here's a question. Should we be accepting of brain rot? What am I, your dad? You should form your own opinions. Brain rot isn't something that objectively needs to disappear or be more widespread. It's just a way of having fun for people, and as long as it doesn't cross any boundaries, that's just what it is. Like it if you do and don't if you don't. Me personally, I'm as clean-brained as it gets, but when my friends start talking about the Skibidi Riz in Ohio, I can't help but bring out the occasional Sigma. Thank you very much for watching until the end, and until next time, stay poggers. By the way, hit the like button please.